guys, Jared here, and I wanted to do a video talking about something crazy, which was the Game Boy Advance SP, both particular models of this system. Now, I recently did a video comparing the differences between the AGS 001 and the AGS 101. At least I think they're called the AGS. Yeah, they are. So basically, this one is the front-lit model, and this is the back-lit model. This is one of the greatest handheld devices ever made. If you can get your hands on this and the 3DS, you pretty much don't need any other portable gaming device. They're both incredible, and they will play every single game Nintendo has ever released on dedicated portable hardware. This bad boy will play every single Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance game, whereas the 3DS will play all of the DS and 3DS titles. So, win-win! And by the way, I should mention the new 3DS model. So, anyways, the purpose of this video, though, is to talk a little bit about batteries and the insanity that I have discovered recently. You see, everything started off when I was playing the original Pokemon games. I'm currently going through Pokemon Crystal right now, and I needed a Game Boy, right? So what was I to do? So I went home. I've got a giant storage at my parents' place, and I picked up my Game Boy Advance SP. Now, this Game Boy Advance SP and this Game Boy Advance SP have not been used since about, maybe 12 to 14 years. I kid you not. It's been around that long when you include the DS and the fact that the DS played Game Boy Advance games. I really didn't have much need to go back to Game Boy Color. All that, all the way back to that, because with the original DS I had access to Game Boy Advance. So I'm sure it's been like 12 to 14 years that I have not used these particular systems. Well, much to my surprise, upon taking this and booting it in like so, and turning it on, I noticed right away that the light right there was on. And it wasn't red, meaning the system still had juice. Well, to give you guys a little bit of insight here, I have been playing for 13 hours and 8 minutes, okay? With maximum brightness on the screen, I still haven't charged it. This particular model is probably 14 to 15 years old, something like that. I mean, I don't remember when, just looking to see 2002. So we're 2016 right now, so no. Let's say this model probably hasn't been used, I probably used it for about 4 years, because then this one came out in, it doesn't say when this one came out. I'm not sure when this one came out, but anyways, whatever. The point being that both of these are at least a decade. At least. Maybe 9 years. But the point I'm trying to make here is that Nintendo has some kind of voodoo magic wizards over at their headquarters in Japan, because how in the hell is this still working? How does it still have a charge? I mean, I can understand. This was the newer model. I probably charged it before I put it away, and that was the end of that. But, okay, whoa, like, really? That's the newer model by maybe 2 years. This bad boy, though, it makes no sense. Full charge. Full charge. A decade. Full charge. How's that possible? What in the hell? My PlayStation Portable, PlayStation Vita, and every single phone I've ever owned, within, I don't know, like a week, 2 weeks, a month, tops, they're dead. My current phone, smartphones, forget it. It's like sometimes I gotta recharge my iPhone twice before noon. But forget that. There's something really with that particular phone. But the reality is that ever since I've had my cell phones, within like, man, a month, let's say maximum maybe 2 months, the battery is dead. How in the hell is this still working? How am I 13 hours in the game and I still haven't charged it? And it's been dormant for like, what, maybe 8 years? Something retarded like that? But this guy is really the one that I'm lost, because this guy has been in his package longer than that guy, because this one I stopped using. I don't get it. And I would very much like someone to explain this to me, because this was the first Game Boy Advance, or actually this was like the first dedicated portable hardware that I know of, that had a rechargeable battery inside here. Well, it doesn't tell you what it is, but, or does it? It's a lithium something, lithium ion battery. How is this still working perfectly after so many years and it hasn't been charged? See, I can understand if I brought it home and it was dead and I charged it and it works and everything's fine and la-di-da-da. But no, it's full charge. I don't get it. I don't get it. And I had my three DS models, so the original DS, the DS Lite, and the DSi, all three of them flawless, full charge. I don't get it. My PSP, flip the thing, totally dead. My PSP, okay, is newer than, well, the remodel I have, the PSP 3000 I think it was called, the last one that they did before they did the flip one, the slide one. Because that's the one that connects to the TV, and I wanted that to review some games. How is it that, which is much newer, I put that away a lot sooner, a lot later rather, than the DSi full charge, PSP 3000 dead. And then we go back to this. Full charge, a decade, sitting in storage, playing for 13 hours, and I haven't had to charge it yet. Probably soon it's going to tell me that, you know, your battery's getting low. I don't get it. And I would love if you guys, like, if you know what the hell's going on, or if this is voodoo magic, let me know, because I don't get this. I don't get this at all. It's crazy. Even my Vita does not last anywhere near that long. Once it's put in, like, off. I mean off, not sleep, not whatever. I shut the power off, I put it away, and after about like 2 weeks it's dead. Boom, gone. Whereas with these, when they're off, they're off. Now I know maybe some of you guys are going to say, oh yeah, but it's because the other models are potentially not fully off or something like that. But the DSi? Really? Is the DSi truly based off such old tech? And what about 3DS? I had my 3DS, my original 3DS here, and full charge. Makes no sense. I don't understand. And my original 3DS hadn't been used in years, but when I wanted to play Pokemon, I had put my 3DS XL away, and it was just more accessible here, so I just grabbed my original 3DS so that I could trade Pokemons back and forth in Pokemon Yellow. And I'm just totally lost. I was like, how is this possible? How is my 3DS, I haven't used in years, still with full charge? I don't get it. Anyways, guys, that's my little, like, a rant, question mark, whatever. I totally don't understand. But I thought I would share that because I just thought that was totally ridiculous. When I found this, I was like, what? How could that have a charge after a decade? And then, you know, to be playing like with this guy, which is at least 8 years, and been playing for 13 hours and it's still going. I'm lost. Anyways, guys, that's it. If you've got anything you want to talk about this subject, by all means, go ahead. But I'm totally lost. Makes no sense to me. All right, guys. Catch you in the next video.